So this is the site, or you can go to this site and then click on download. We'll go to this site. Okay, so let's download the binary zip. So which is this? If you are using Linux, then you can download tar.gzip. So that will be zip file for the Linux or Unix. So this is our binary. Sources will contain the source code like Java file. So we don't need the Java files. We need the class file. So always download the binary folder. 3.6.2 is the latest version. So okay. Okay, so let it download to this folder. Okay, so meanwhile, I'll tell you more while it downloads what to do with the configuration. So after downloading, you store in some folder. So you don't install, you download first and unzip the archive file to somewhere in the C drive. You can put it in C drive. We have been storing all files in C drivers, so you can put in C drivers, or you can create tools folder. You can put this in that. Okay, so then, so this is not an installable file, like it's not an exe file, so you have to just extract and put it there and add this path to the environment variables. Okay, so next thing is add yum2 underscore home. That's the environment variable name. Okay. So how do you open the environment variables? By opening the system properties. So a shortcut would be Windows key plus pause. So, or you can also type here in Cortana if you have Windows 10, or like environment variables, it will open it. Then select advanced tab and then environment. So M2 home will be added, and its value should be the value of wherever. So this is what you have to add. M2 underscore home. That's a value. That's a property name, and value should be wherever is stored. And so since the file must be there, it has to be complete. Point 6.0, that's our version number. So if it is less than this, then make sure that it doesn't have backslash, last character is backslash. So last character must be backslash, just represents folder. So it will automatically take in this folder. So from 3.4 onwards, it automatically takes care of it. So also add M2. So once this is a home, you can add bin to it. So also add M2 environment variable. User variable. Value. Percentage M2 home, which is already defined. About percentage. So that will be treated as a variable. And slash bin. So this will be the value of it. Okay, let's see if it is already downloaded. Yeah, it is downloaded. So let's unzip it first. And open environment variables. Okay, sometimes it doesn't show. So what you can do is I can pretty much right click on this. It should be Explorer. Okay, so I think this should. Okay, so then you can see advanced system settings here. Okay, so then you click on this environment. Okay, so right now if you see both user variables and the system variables. So you have to add both of these. So this is a user variable, this is a system variable. Just user variable. click on new, and this will be the variable name, and this is a variable value. So variable name is em2_home, and value is wherever you are storing that bin folder. So let's store the bin folder in C drive. You can store pretty much anywhere, doesn't have to be here. Okay, so let's see if it is unzipped first. Okay, so it is unzipped. So take the one folder one folder up. Okay, don't take the above, because when you unzip, it will create one more folder and unzip it in the other folder. So take directly this and place it in the drivers, or you can directly place it in Maven if you feel. Okay, so this would be the path I have to set in the environment variables. Right? You can also browse while okay, now we will add user variables. User em2, and we don't have to repeat the same thing since already the variable is created. I will just use em2 home. em2 home means this whole thing. So I'll just set this. So basically it will point to the bin folder. Okay, this has m2, Maven, command, Maven debug, etc. Okay, so you don't have to put this double quotes. Earlier we used to, not anymore. Okay, so this is added, and em2 home is added here. So then you click OK, and click OK. Okay, so if these variables, these buttons are not enabled, new or edit, then you have to open this as an administrator. Okay, so since I'm already the admin, I don't have a problem. Okay, so then it is partially configured. We can do some optional things. Optional things is in the same dialog you can put Maven_ops optional environment variable. It is user variable. Oh, it's in the user variable only, so I'll just specify. So both are environment variables only. So either it is system variable or user variable. So this is a user variable. Just to be clear, and it is optional, so you don't have to do this. So specify Java virtual machine properties. So mostly it should be like the XMS 256 M. So these are optional for the, this thing, how to manage the performance and everything. which we also set for Eclipse, if you remember. This is optional, so you can leave it. So this is the range I'm specifying. How to manage the memory and everything. Okay, so one more is you can also update or create new. If it is already there, update, otherwise create new. Path environment variable. User variable, so I'll specify here. Value percentage M2, so that's a variable, and percentage path. So this will be to add the Maven line, command line availability. Maven variable, so that we can also run the Maven commands to execute the test cases, block test cases, or suite single test cases, or run the build from the command prompt. So you can do either way. Either you can run from the command prompt, or you can do it from the Eclipse also. Okay, so this must already be done. One more is Java_home. If it exists, that's fine. Otherwise, you have to set it to the JDK, wherever JDK exists. So that will be most likely C program files. Java slash JDK, something like, currently we are using 1.8.x, 1.8.0 underscore build number xx, and also one more. Percentage Java home. Bin. So finally, we will check whether the Maven is configured properly or not by doing this command. Open the command prompt and just type mbn -- version. So then it will show the correct installed version 3.6.0. Then it is installed correctly, otherwise not. Okay, so let's see. And also you can check Java version the same way. Java -- version. So this will also tell whether the installed Java is current version or not. Okay, so let's first check Java. Okay, so it doesn't show, could not create the Java solution. Okay, maybe the path is not set, so let's open the path again. Okay, it's obviously missing, right? So let's see where the path is. Java. So program files 86. This is a 32-bit. So if your machine is 64-bit, you can go for this. So you can check easily which bit it is. 64-bit. So okay, look for Java. So 64-bit is both 32-bit and 64-bit are compatible with the 64-bit. It's backward compatible. But for 32-bit, only 32-bit is compatible. 64-bit is not. So if I find Java, no. So I'll go for the 32-bit also. So both will be compatible. Okay, so now I have this Java folder in here, JRE. Okay, so JRE is there, JDK is what we want. So you can download that one to Java Development Kit. Same way we download Maven. Just download JDK. Yikes. Okay, so it's from Oracle. So go there. And look for Windows 64. That's me. So this is the one you have to download. So before this, you agreed to this. All right, and download this. Okay, so then you place it here and set the path as I mentioned in the here. Exactly these two for Java. Okay, 2 for Maven, 2 for Java. Okay, so now let's come back. And let's see. So it creates this folder .m2. M2 means it's a Maven. So that will be in this folder, your user folder. So let me note it down. The folder should be you don't create. So this will be user, whichever user your user. /.m2. So dot means it's a system folder. You can't create it, so you will be created. Okay, so now why we are talking about this? Okay, if you remember, okay, what I'll do is I'll just come back to this. I'll add it to the quick access. Okay, so you might got lost into the woods by now, so I'll repeat this. Okay, so where are we? Our this thing is in here, right? Now in the libs, what did we do? We downloaded all the jars, remember, and added to the Java build path, correct? If anybody is lost, you can ask the questions right now. Okay, so I'll show you. This is the non-Maven project. Okay, what I am talking about is the Maven project. So I am just juxtaposing both, comparing both, so that you understand the difference. Okay, it's opening. No one. Why is this open? Okay, close. I just double clicked on it. It is opening a new window. Okay, right click on this. Go to properties. Okay, Java build path. Okay, so we added all the libraries here. What are the libraries? The libraries are dependencies. What are the dependencies? Dependencies are for using different utilities and other things, like we are using Excel utilities and different utilities, right? Keyboard utilities, robot utilities, all the bunch of utilities. Okay, all the methods are coming from here, so otherwise you can't do anything. So these, all the jar files have predetermined methods, predefined methods, so we can use them directly, like Apache POA. All these jars have the methods to read the data from Excel spreadsheet and stuff like that. You don't need all this bunch of jars, but I just added all of them. Okay, so this also has Selenium WebDriver jars, so we added them here, and that way it will be imported here. Whatever we import here, these imports are coming from those jars. For example, Excel utils. So all these jars. Okay, now to avoid this, in the Maven, what we do is, when you configure the Maven properly, it will create .m2 folder, right? It will create repository inside it, and it will store all the jar files here. Okay, now how does it store? You have to maintain a POM file. POM file in the sense project object model, I guess. Let me open. This is a sample one. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So each and every jar has, you have to put this dependency, this piece of code. So each and every jar or dependency has a group ID, artifact ID, version, and scope. Okay, scope is obviously test. You just put test everywhere. Okay, so the group ID is, what is a jar? JUnit is a jar. So JUnit, right? It is downloaded all automatically. And artifact ID is JUnit also. Okay, you can find these details in, I'll show you where. And version is whatever is the version is, 4.12. And likewise, if you are using Appium for mobile testing, so you add that dependency, the whole dependency here. Okay, that has group ID, artifact ID, version. If you don't know the version, you can put dynamic value, so you can get it from the Maven site. So all this will be downloaded automatically. So whenever there is a need for maintenance, jars addition or subtraction or modification, what you have to do is you just add this piece of code, that's it, dependency, and automatically it will be taken care, so that you don't have to do anything regarding that downloading jars and everything. Okay, so let's go to Maven site and see. Maven download, let's say Apache POA. Okay, I want to add this dependency to my POM file. Okay, so instead of going to the Apache site and getting the jar file, what I'll do is I'll straight away go to MBN repository. Okay, so just bookmark this. Okay, so look for the latest version. Number 1 should be the latest version, and yeah, so this is released December 1st, 2018. So you can go for it. You can find some duplicates also, don't worry, just click on it. So this is the site. So to add dependencies, search here. So this will be the example for Apache POA. So yes, I search for this and I go here. Okay, so like I said, all automatically it will download in this all jars will be downloaded in here /repository. Now to add dependencies, you have to do this. Okay, so if I added this, okay, for example, let me see commons. Apache is not there. Okay, let's take a look at the commons IO. Okay, so everything will be there in the hierarchical tree structure. You have to go into the com and here. Okay, don't think it is not there outside. For example, BUST, this is for test-ng, right? So test-ng jar will be there inside version number folder, and there you go. So likewise, so if I want to commons logging, let's take a look at the commons logging folder. 1.2 is the version, then you find the jar here. So don't think it is not there. So if it is not there, just look for the com folder and it will be inside. So inside there will be many, including Google and Lays, Recode and ThoughtWorks, everything. Some will be outside. Okay, so and some will be in org also and net. So just look for it. Okay, so Apache is in the org.apache, that's the whole path. And if I go here, Apache POI, jars will be present. So latest version should be 18th. Okay, maybe not, that's not the one, but it will be there somewhere. Maven will be there. And some will be there in net, jar related to network, and log4j is outside. So it all depends on what its path is, and log4j is here. Okay, the whole point is all the repositories, all the jar files will be downloaded to this .m2 repository. Okay, so what we are discussing about is, okay, how to add a dependency. Come here. Okay, click on this guy. Okay, so this code, this piece of code you have to add. Don't add the above commented line. This is just a commented line. You can add, doesn't matter. It won't be taken into consideration. So we take this and add this piece of code in the below code block in pom.xml. Right. So likewise, you repeat the same process for different dependencies, dependency and end of dependency, group ID, artifact ID, version. And if there is a scope, you can add as a test, like I told you, scope will be test, like this. Okay, so I'll give you this example form, this for your reference. Okay, so what I did was I already created one, converted to the existing one to the Maven. So you can create the Maven project from the scratch, or some projects, if you are going to join some projects, they will be already developed in the Maven. They have been using the Maven only. So in that case, you will be following that structure. Okay, so in just for explaining you guys, I created Java tutorial already here. Okay, so if you look at this and this, there is a difference. Project folder, right? What is the difference? Can anyone tell? This and this. This is a Maven project. This is a normal non-Maven project. So how could I tell? By looking at this M. Okay, so M, and this is JUnit. J means JUnit. M means Maven project. Okay, so you can convert the existing project into Maven by right clicking on the project and source, not source, configure and convert to Maven project. Okay, then whole project will be converted into Maven and it will create the POM file and download the jobs automatically. Okay. Okay, so I don't want to do that for the existing project, so that's why I created the Java tutorial to the Maven. Okay, now if you want to unconvert, same thing, go to source, go to Maven, and you can disable Maven nature. Okay, so you can do that, and you can easily maintain add dependency from here also. If you're not comfortable with that approach, you can add dependency and it will go there, and it will, this is also test-ng, remember test-ng is also combined and it will create pom.xml like this. So test-ng for the test-ng, because I converted to test-ng and Maven. Okay, so let's open pom.xml and show you how to convert. So two things are, one is convert existing non-Maven project to Maven. Right click on project and how did we go about it? For example, this learn test-ng. Okay, I want to convert it to Maven. So configure and convert to Maven project. Configure, convert to Maven. Okay. So if it is already a Maven project, there is no issue. Now convert existing Maven project to non-Maven. What you do is simply you go there, right click and Maven and disable Maven nature. Okay. You can play with that. Okay, so that's not required. You don't have to convert, but just in case. Okay, so let me show you the POM file. I clicked on the POM file and it will open it like this. And you can go to pom.xml. You can also look at the dependencies here. You can add the dependency right here. Okay, but I would suggest to go with the XML approach. Okay. So this is the pom.xml. So here you can add. So right now I didn't add any dependencies to this because this is a pure Java tutorial, remember, and I don't need any jars, external jars. So I didn't need, but if we have to, what I'll do is I'll just take this code and add scope to it. Okay, so then you take this dependency. Okay, look at this. See, this dependency is are part of dependencies. Each dependency is a part of dependencies. So you must have already added this. So where is this name? Okay, so we will add under directly project and dependencies. So I can go to project, right? And I can pretty much add somewhere here, build. Okay, let's add here dependencies. Automatically it ended, so I'll take next line and add it here. So likewise you keep on adding new dependency. Repeat this. Okay, I'll copy one of these. Okay, so if you want to add source labs, so what I'll do is you can take this commented line just for the readability. Yeah, whoever is reading, they will know what this dependency about. Okay. So this is how it is, and it will automatically download the jar. So, and you have to run build workspace. So after it builds, it will automatically add. So that is automatic. And pertaining to how do you run the Maven? So there are some Maven commands. First, what you do is clean it. Okay, so the command is mvn clean. So this will create, okay, once you clean it, it will create m2 folder. Okay, so since I have already done it, already created, but before, don't panic if m2.m2 folder is not created. Just run this command here, mvn clean, and you will see. So let's see if mine is not completely enabled, so that's okay. You can try on your own. Okay, so I will get the Maven commands from command line option, commands. Okay, to build, yes. You can read a lot about Maven, but the configuration and everything, those are practical. So you must try practice. I mean, you must apply those in your clips. Okay, so let's see. Okay, the system is very slow. I can't even. Okay, after all this, we added dependencies, and then let me just type. Okay, so yeah, you run this mvn clean install. So you can, there are a lot of options in running. So you can try with O minus O. Okay, for cleaning package, you can use this cleaning package. And there are other bunch of commands. Okay, let's see this guy. Okay, first you run Ambient version, that will tell you, and then yeah, you can do these Maven pages. I'll just copy this. So since I am not, since we have developed the whole project in non-Maven, it's okay. But just to know that if you're working in the Maven project, just try these out on your own. Okay. It's all about configuration and maintaining the POM file, and rest everything is same. Whether you use Maven or non-Maven, the logic would remain the same. The logic is very important. So this is just like a build tool, nothing else. Okay, so we will stop here for the Maven. That's all. That was the last topic I needed to cover. TestNG and
hello, I had some question.
Yeah, hello. Now questions time. Yeah.
Question time. Okay. Okay. What is the difference for the TestNG and the Maven? And the practical field and the same work I do the TestNG also, and then why I use the converted for the Maven?
Okay. So first of all, TestNG and Maven are different. Both you cannot compare. Both are not the same thing of this thing. TestNG is used for mostly for its capabilities of generating the reports. It's first of all, it's a framework. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I know this one is the framework, and then this one is the extra facility for I use the different type of reporting and then file name, and then Maven also I'll follow this file name 3-4 file and then switch command.
Right. I am just noting it down. I'll put it here. I have already put somewhere here testing. Okay, so where is this testing? TestNG, yeah. Okay, so TestNG we installed and everything, and like I said, what is this mainly used for? TestNG is mainly used for its annotations, right? So if you put some function under before test, let's say, and I put some function under after test, I put some function under test. What that means is, for example, if I want to launch the browser and do all the prerequisites, so when I had to do that, I had to do that before the test. In each test case, first and foremost thing I have to do that is before launching the browser and do all those mandatory prerequisites. So I'll create the function called prerequisites and put it under this before test. Okay. And I'll run the test, like I'll go to some flight reservation, do the blah, blah, blah thing. And after the end, what I do, I'll close the browser and run the reports and store the screenshots and calculate the time duration for the running whole test case, everything at the very end. So what I'll do is I'll create one more function called post requisites and put that function under this after test. So the management is easy. Also, if you want to read the data from the Excel spreadsheet, non-TestNG, what we are doing, we are using the Excel utils. Remember, For this, there is no need. I can use a data provider, which will ask the data pool file path, and it will automatically read. Okay, so I created one test ng here. I'll show you quickly. Same thing. Demo UAT test demo UAT. I created both test ng and non-test ng, right? Yeah. So here this is a non-test ng, and this is test ng. Demo UAT test ng test. So I'll just open it quickly. Okay, so prerequisites, that's what I was saying, right? I put it under before test. What I'm doing in the prerequisites, I'm just launching browser and that's it. Okay. And in the main test, I created a function test demo UAT. I am doing the main test case here, like registration, finding the flights, booking the flight, blah, blah, blah. All the main important thing is happening in the test. And in the after test, I'm running the post requisites. What are those? Tearing down the browser, calculating the timestamp, etc. Right? So we already ran this. It successfully runs. You can try the same. So same thing if I try non-test ng way. This is nothing to do with Maven. Don't get confused. That's why I told you in the beginning. This is the non-test ng, same exact test case. So what I'm doing here, I am doing everything in the main function. Okay. In test ng there is no main. In test ng there is a test, before test, after test annotations. In non-test ng you must put everything in the main, and in the beginning I'm creating all these declarations and then setting up the driver, right? So this is all like prerequisites, and I'm doing the actual test case like registration, all things, and finally block I am running the post requisites. Finally, so exactly if you convert this to test ng, it will be test ng is more easier than the non-test.
But right? Main question is Selenium WebDriver, we use the main concept of, but the test ng we are using the annotation and at the tester.
No. I didn't get your question. What is it? Say it clearly.
And then you were talking about the non-test ng, and then we are use the main function.
Okay. Shukla, right? Shukla. Okay, now you tell me what is the difference between non-test ng class and test ng class? Why we are using test ng? Tell me your own words.
Test ng we are using the annotation, and the non-test ng we don't use the annotation.
Correct. So what is the advantageous thing? What is advantageous? Which is advantageous than other?
Because test ng is the extra facility we are reporting in the good way, huh?
Right. Test ng is better. Yeah. So test ng is better. Yes, that's it. That's all you have to know. If you know more than that, you'll confuse yourself. Advantages. Right. Now coming to Maven. Maven is nothing to do with test ng, not test ng. Maven is a build tool, right? That is you. Dependencies, like I explained you can maintain the dependencies automatically. It will download if you put the dependency in the PALM file, right? And the disadvantage, you can also run command prompt command lines like Maven clean install, Maven run test. There are a lot of commands you can search on the Google. You can directly run those. If you want to run particular test suite or particular test case, you can run from the command prompt. So building is easier. Maintenance of the jars is easier with Maven. So both are different things. Don't get confused. Now you understood, right? Test engine, non-test.
Maven. I understand. Yeah, because and the suite command also we are using the Maven suite command. Suite.
Okay. So let me create. No. Maven is different. No, let me.
No. Just I am asking for you. It is possible for suite commander in the advanced level or no? Only for test ng we are using suite command.
You can run the whole suite. You can run only particular test case, or you can clean install and all these things you can do. Okay. Now let me show you how. Let me show you how many annotations are in the test ng. I only showed you 3. Okay. What you do in the test ng for test ng this. So first of all, you must have converted or you use the test ng. So I told you, right? If you create test ng, it will create this folder. Test output, everything will be in here. But we are using our own reports, don't worry. So in order to configure the test ng, there are 2 ways. One is jar, or otherwise you install it. How do you install it? Install new software. Okay, this is actually report, test.ng reports.
Yeah, I know this one is the report structure, yeah.
Right, but because we need the screenshots. This is good for the API testing, which you don't need the screenshots. Okay, now configuration wise, everybody, okay, I already told you. So you have to go to this and select and click next. Okay, that way you can install the test.ng. Okay, now coming to test.ng annotations. How many test.ng annotations are there? Right click. Okay, if it is already test.ng, you will get this test.ng class. When you create class, it will show you how many annotations are there. I think showed you one example. Okay?
Yeah, it done part in the they are showing. Yeah.
Difference in the before distance comes. Okay, see all these annotations: before method, before class, before test, before suite. Then correspondingly after method, after class, after test, after suite. Then data provider. Okay. Data provider is for the Excel spreadsheet reading, data driving testing. Everything is taken care here. And you create source folder will be wherever this is. So this will be, so this one. So source folder will be, since I have a lot of projects, which I am actually trying to combine different things. So don't worry about those now. Okay, so where I'm trying to create this in the tests and hybrid framework, right here, test and hybrid framework. Okay, now I'm choosing this, and package name is the hybrid framework itself, so no worries. So this is a new test. Let's call it the new test. Okay, now if I click finish, it will create a test with all these annotations. Now you can put like sys out and run it and see which is running first. That way you will easily understand. Simple. Okay, see, it created all this test annotation with the data provider. Of course, you have to enter the whole data path to the Excel sheet. Before test, before method. So you just try to put sys out. Okay, now you try that, and after method. Before class. Okay, all the data that for the data provider comes from here. So basically I'm using collections, object array kind of thing, or you can also use collections, it doesn't matter. And after class you put something here, sys out, just put sys out here. Okay,
yeah, I have one question, another one. Yeah, I understand this one is the sys out and the report is coming. Okay, and then data provider,
you understand, but everybody has to understand, right? Okay, yeah, tell me the next question.
Next question is the data provider. Okay, and then data provider, you show the only for 3 data, because I have 100 data and then 200 data. As like the same way I'll write down the test.ng.
Okay, the good question. That's a good question.
Yeah,
okay, so for the data provider, you don't use this concept if you have 100 sets of data. Okay, so for example, I have only 10 sets of data like this, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now then the data provider is good, because I can only repeat this like few lines, 10 lines.
10, 20 is good, but more than 10, 20, how do I implement?
I'm coming to that. In that case, you don't use this approach at all. So what you do is our good old this thing, the resources, XLS. You put all the data in XLS, and Excel utility
just call the XLS file, huh?
Exactly. So that's what I did here, where Excel utilities are. If I go to any flight find or registration page, I'll show you. All the data is coming from Excel, because I have multiple, see, data pool path constants and automation data pool path, and I'm reading this whole thing. Okay, Excel utils dot get test data XLS. I'm passing the path and sheet name and header and test case name, and storing in the hash map of string type. And wherever I need to pass this data, how I am passing raw data dot get. Raw data is the hash map dot get and dot get, all these things. So this is easier if you have more than like 10, 20. So I would suggest this one. So you choose accordingly, data provider or Excel spreadsheet. So this Excel spreadsheet is working based on the Apache POI. So all the things are taken care in the Excel utils itself. So don't worry, it will automatically read. No need to change anything. Only thing is this file has to be XLS. Okay, I am working on XLSX also. I created one more function for the same Excel get test data.
Yeah, XLS and HSS is different, and then command is same, eh?
Both are same, but it uses different. We are using here HSS sheet.
No,
HSS
I understand this one. I understand this one is the XSS or HSS.
Yes.
Yeah, this one is the different.
Yeah. But there is light problem. You can fix this issue. It is throwing one issue. So right now you just create the file in XLSX format. So once I fix this, XLSX also will work. So only there is no difference. You can maintain both files. But for the large amount of rows, if you are having a large quantity of data for the data-driven testing, I will suggest use the XLS util, Excel utils like this. Maintain the data sheet. So the data spreadsheet, I actually put it in this folder, resources folder. Okay, you can modify this when you download. It's already there in the GitHub, so you can modify, add as many rows as you want for different test cases. Try with different sites. Go to the Kayak and other, and try to add this and get it. Same way, there is no difference. The framework doesn't change. Only changes is what changes is the XPath and data. That's all. Everything remains the same. So you try. Okay, so I guess that should be it. I'll end the class. If any more questions.
Why you use the DGR, the Maven nature? This one you write down a few minutes ago in your script.
Which one?
DGR or disable or something, Maven nature. Why you use this one?
Disable Maven nature. No, that is for, I just told you. If you want to convert back to the non-Maven, then you can do that. Okay. So I told you two things, right? If you have non-Maven and you want to convert it to Maven, so how do you convert it? By right-clicking and configure and convert to Maven. Okay. Now I want to convert Maven to back to non-Maven. Let's say if I want to, which is not highly unlikely. Then what I do is I disable Maven nature, so it will become non-Maven project again. So again, if I want to convert to Maven, again I will follow this like this. I just mentioned the options. Conversion, convert Maven to is non-Maven. Okay, so I will send you the interview questions thing. Last time I was explaining you, right? The interview questions. I'll send you this sheet. You can go through this because
I have another question. This one is important. And then before you complete the project, okay? Previous project, and then you send the constant.java file. This one is the under for the data. And then you declare the lots of path, this file, and then this path is related to all the file, flight confirmation, page object model, or page flow.
Right, yeah.
All of them is the. Can you explain this one, this file? Because I run the program, my program is error, but I don't understand.
Okay, what is the error? That's what I was asking you. Because I am running the whole project and you are running part of.
No. Your one is good because you own way you declared the path. That way your file is okay. But I am confused for the only for constant file. Can you explain for the constant file only for this file? And then I solve this one, and then maybe other program is running.
Okay, so did you take the update? The update I pushed in the last class.
I didn't take it because I'm a little bit busy. I didn't take it class. Okay.
Yeah, because I am pushing some updates on like not every day, but whenever I get time. So last Tuesday, someone was getting error, right? So I pushed some fixes. You can find it out and take the update from there.
Okay, I will update it. Can you go back this file and then explain little bit, 5 or 10 minutes, sir? And then you declare lots of path and then which path and then under data, this one is the file name is constant.
Constants. Okay, one thing I'll tell you, I'll go there, but if you get any error at some line, what you do is check that.
This file is good, but
comment it. Hold on, it's actually not responding. I just tried to close this. Okay, so what you do is show me show me your screen so that I can know exactly. I got your point. So you're getting some issue in data constants, right? Somewhere here, correct? Okay, yes, so quick is if you get error in line, just comment it and run it. Okay, so mostly that will fix it because I have added a lot of lines which for which dependencies may not exist.
Utils in the last import is the utils dot utils is a
right. Okay, can you show me your screen so that we can?
No, I'm different machine because that's why I need again connect for this machine and then.
Okay, so do one thing, take the latest code because I commented all the lines which are not required for which dependencies are not there, so I commented them and fixed some.
Okay. So okay, this one is and then how do you call the path and then all the path and then line by line and then lots of path you called and then can you explain please little bit?
Which path?
And then you call the class file and then constant and then the public static void string file path and tools QA. This one. Line number
so one thing,
maybe 30.
See, the last 2 days back I fixed some of this, including test data pool class. Naim, somebody was getting some errors, so I fixed this. Probably Naim, if it is working, or if it is not working.
I know you are fixing, and then why we will call all the part for this file, and then in practical.
Okay, these parts you are saying these. Okay. So these paths are not according to my system. Okay, if you have different paths, you must change these paths in your.
That's what I'm asking. And then what is the good practice? And then all the time I will call the path for this type of file. I'll create one file and then I'll call the path. All the path is this file.
Only path that we are using in this project is these bold ones only. Don't worry about the rest of them. So first is data pool path, then Chrome driver path, Firefox path, then the file path for the other tools create and demo UAT. Okay, URL I maintain here and screenshots folder and config folder. That's it. These are the first bunch of.
Okay, and then
now, yeah. So you see here, my name is there here. This particular path, and this won't work in your system, obviously. So obviously you have to change this, right?
I know. And then separately we are writing for the file. That time no need for the separately call the path. Only for all the path I called maybe this file. This is other file they will connected for this path. This one is related.
Right, yeah. So if you get any path related issues, just go to constant class. Okay, because that's why we put only single class for all the paths.
Okay, all the path is saved for the constant file, and then we write the other program, and then we no need for the calling for the separately path. That's why my question. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. This is like a one-stop shop for all the paths. Go there and fix. That's why I'm not putting paths in different. This I know this problem will arise, so that's why you go here and change it according. You put anywhere. C drive, D drive, doesn't matter, and just put it. This is the only Java file that will change. Also, you might need to change this config also. Only two. Otherwise, you don't need config properties. I'm just maintaining some configuration related properties like browser. I want to run Chrome. I will just put this and some paths also I maintained in here. But for paths, we'll just maintain constants. Just for the sake of it, I put some paths in here also. So don't worry. This in the current project, We are not using anything from here, at least for the paths perspective.
And then why you use the pace factor?
Which one?
Pace factor. Pace factor.
Pace factor. What is it? How do you spell it?
Maybe FACTOR, like that. Maybe.
Factor. What factor?
Pace factor or something.
Pace means what? What is it? How do you spell it?
I saw this one is internet. Pace factory or pace factor something. This one is the page object model is using.
No idea. How do you spell it? Spell it in English, like.
Yeah. Okay, I forgot this. Yeah, okay, next time.
There is no such thing as pace factor. I never heard that. Okay, maybe you are confused with something else. That's okay. So one thing is this: you don't have to go with the enhancements. This has all the enhancements we need for the framework at least level. But if you still want to enhance a little bit, you must have seen something on somewhere, right? You want to implement that one. You can do so, but be careful because that dependency might be conflicting with some other. So you just have to be careful. You can play with that. But I suggest you first practice this framework, understand every concept of framework, like page level objects, right? First, there are only 3 things. If you look at this project, what I did was I created a infrastructure where operations like set text, all these methods are there, and data constants, and then page objects, all the exports, right? Don't worry about these subfolders. The reason is different projects we put different demo it in PHP. So all the page objects, then page flows, right? Then the page flows will call infrastructure level functions and page objects, and these page flows will be called in tests. This one, that is the only flow you have to understand, and rest everything is coming from utils. Okay, utils
Page
wherever
factory. Oh, I got it. Page factory. FACTORY.
Okay. Got you. Page factory is nothing but page objects that we are using. Page objects is similar to page factory, so it will create page flows like this, right? So that is automated. There will be some jar and you can do it. That is later.
Okay.
Yeah,
This one is the jar. Huh? Okay.
Yeah, this is foolproof. I mean, you don't get issues in here. You might get errors in that page factory. I know that, but first you practice this one. This is a foolproof automation. Automation framework. Page factory is another framework for creating page level flows, page level class.
Okay. Another
different exports. So what we did was, to be very sure, we captured our own exports and created the page flows. Correct, because it's 100% accurate. So we went to that particular page, opened the DOM and captured these exports. Remember, so this must be done at least one time only. First time you had to do this. So relying upon the page factory, that's later. If you have a bunch of other data, and then we created the page flows. In the page flows, what we are doing, simply we call this infra-level functions and pass these exports from the page objects, like here, set text. These are the infra functions, and pass the driver and pass the page object, which is the export, and pass the data from the data pool. So this is the whole thing. This one line will tell everything. And these classes, these page flows will be called directly in the test case. So this test case just calls that. See, page flight finder, I just instantiated and call the function and pass the driver. That's it. So try and understand from the backward, like go to the test case, click on this guy, and you will understand which one is calling which one. And this is a page flow, which is calling an infra-level function and page object. So infra-level function is what said select
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Any more questions?
Sangam, is Naeem again here.
Naeem. Yeah. So did this update work? Are you getting more?
Yeah, I was running the test cases, but the thing is that every time the first name is actually skipping. I don't know why. Like, is it skipping the first name?
Okay, can you show me your screen? Can you share your screen?
I guess so. Let me check.
Okay. That way I can
Can you
see
see my
exactly
screen
what.
now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
so
now I get. Okay, great.
if you see right over here, it's actually skipping my first name. Everything is written. Everything is gonna become
Okay. So
exactly
you
like,
created test, right? We called it demo AT, and you created your own test,
yeah,
and you
it's
put
like creating like
right.
a query
Where
test.
is the main test? You are just running registration or what? Can you
Yeah, I'm just running the
scroll down?
race. So
Right.
I'm also trying to see your script and trying my, like, I'm typing everything so I can go back and fix every other step. Like on the constant, I have to fix those lines like the path and
Okay.
everything.
So in my test, first you call the prerequisites. That is
Mm-hmm.
fine. That's what you have to do. And after that, I am running registration, right? So
Mm-hmm.
where is this? Regist.reg. Okay, so that should be okay. Now before that you call the data pool.
Correct.
Okay. Now click on this line where you are getting
So
error. Not
this,
operations. Click on the below.
here we go.
Java 34. No. Click on the first. Always come from the bottom. Yeah. Click on the bottom level.
This
Below.
Mercury
Yeah. Click on.
34.
Okay. So you are getting in register. Okay. Now click on the rig with Excel. Okay. Click above. We are going inside now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you are getting set text and it is not able to read the data. Okay.
That is.
Now it could be rig objects. The XPath should be fine. What is throwing keys sent should be not null character sequence. Okay. That means the data may be null. So go to the Excel spreadsheet and see if first name one is empty.
So this is
This
actually,
element does not exist. That's what it is saying. But let's see.
this is the Excel file, and this is actually exist right here. Your name, Sangam.
Right. What is the path exactly? Let me see.
Sure. Just give me 1 second. Can you see it?
So first of all, why did you change the whole class? First, did you run the exact class that we have created? Then you can try with your own, right?
Yeah, I read the I mean, like, it's exactly same one. Nothing
Right.
changed.
But you
Except
have
the
missed something. I can't find the exact error now. Can you run that demo AUT test and see? You can play with that later. First run. You understood the existing framework, right? Then you run that and you try with the different. Not just you don't have to stick to the demo AUT.
Okay.
Okay, where is run that? Are you getting any errors on that one?
It's actually not running from my machine. I don't know why. It showed
Why
up.
it is not running?
Don't know.
What do you mean don't know?
As I was.
That is your machine, right? You have to know.
No, so I was trying to run from here. So if I click run, it doesn't show me nothing.
What do you mean doesn't show? Right click in this class. Wait.
Huh?
Don't go to right click. No, don't right click there. What is this test? Right click there. Yeah, is it in the main? You were actually confusing. You created separate class which doesn't have anything. Okay, now this is the main, right? Right click in this. You have to get run. Why are you not getting run? Where is the run option?
I actually finding the run on my script right here.
Yeah, but it is not showing run. It is showing run configuration. Right?
No.
Something wrong with your configuration. It has to show run. How can you run without run?
Yeah. Okay. Then actually let me configure that again and
Hold on. Wait. You're totally messed up, dude. So create a simple class with simple class. Create a simple class. I'll tell you. How can you run the test without there is a run option? That's why I'm saying you have to run the existing test, then you create your own test. Okay. Now just select the public static void main. Wait. How can you run without main? Okay. Now just run this and show me. If it runs, it will run. Otherwise, something wrong with the Eclipse. You are using what version of? Okay, Eclipse ID. Okay. Yes, run as Java application. Run. Now put some sys out.
Yeah,
it will
okay.
run. That means it is showing. That is fine. Now
Fine.
go and see what is this. Always save. No. Don't close this so fast.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
When it is
So
right click run, it says something, right? Read it. Okay. That's okay. I know it will run because it's showing run. Okay. Complete it. Whatever you're doing, finish it.
Is okay.
Okay. Okay. Put something. Okay. Always control S or okay, run as Java application. Yeah, run. Wait. Now hold on. It will show. Wait. Always save.
I didn't click anything.
Select that checkbox.
Always
Check.
so
Okay, that's what I was saying. You're fast. Okay, now okay. Next time it will save. Okay. You have to do these things. You have to stop there and read what's on the screen. Okay, now it's complaining there are errors. Okay, now okay, cancel. You can't proceed with that. You can proceed, but there are errors. Let's find out. Where is the error? It's a simple test, but it's still showing errors. Wait, do you find any errors red mark in the whole project?
No.
So why did it say errors then? There are errors. Playground. Come, just scroll right all the way.
Oh, those are different.
Yes.
Package.
Yeah, just delete those. I put all those extra classes. That's what I'm saying. Banner. Now, if I know this, I will delete from the GitHub. So because you're running the part of this project, that's why I'm saying delete it. You don't need that. Yeah, delete it. There are some dependencies which are lacking. Maybe you didn't add the jobs. That's fine. Delete the banner. So what did you delete? Can you ping me? I'll delete the same thing from mine. Wait.
I delete the banner database.
And
I'm now deleting the TC debugging.
Okay. Go ahead.
And I'm also gonna be delete the web service test.
Yes, delete all the red ones because you're lacking the jobs.
Okay. And under utilities, I do have a constant. This is red mark. So this is actually
no. Utils WebDriver is not mine. That is something else.
Yeah. That's different one.
Right. So that's not ours. You maybe read. You change the folder name, dude.
Correct.
Change the folder name. If you change the folder name, it will cause issues. You can't change it like this. You have to refactor. Okay. Constant doesn't belong to utils. So why it is there?
So
that's my first.
I just put all of them, all utilities in one.
You can't put it like that. Constant should belong to data. So
data,
yeah, just move it, or I don't know whether you copied it or cut it paste.
Okay, let me do this.
Okay, so you completely change the this thing, the shape of the project, and you first of all, shape of the project is same. You can create new project, and first you run the same project, and you can add on to that, but you change it without running this.
So do you want me to, like, if I delete that one, it's gonna be error for everyone?
Do whatever you want to do. Just get rid of the errors. Constant is not there in the util. You just added it. That's wrong.
Let me then do.
Okay, I think you just, for the convenience sake, you just added this, right? Because you can see it.
Exactly.
But that's not good.
Okay.
You're saying exactly. That's not good, dude. You just put whatever belongs to which folder, you just keep it there. That's why I put it in the appropriate location. You can't put like, because you can see it one place, you can't move it like that, right? If you want to move it, you move it properly. Refactor them, not move. I told you a number of times. Okay, what are you doing now?
So
move the constants to the data.
okay, so then I have to create this.
I think others are fine. Only you're getting these issues because you totally, I mean, change it according to your convenience. Where is, you don't have data, and you are putting all the capital letters for the for folder names, dude. That's not good.
Folder name is supposed to be like a small letter.
Small letter. That's what I told you. See the project. See, that's a basic convention. It's not right or wrong. It's just a convention.
Okay, okay.
The package name must start with a small letter. The class name must start with a capital letter. Your package names are capital letter because it looks good. That's why you changed it, right? It's not about looking good. It's just a convention. Java convention is, standard is, package names must start with small letter. Okay, that is fine. But just move this. You can take the update from GitHub later.
Okay, let me actually do this. Let me I'll update it from there.
Yeah, just get the update from there so that I can see what is the issues, so that I can understand what is the issues.
Okay.
If others take the same code, so that others can fix it too. Because you changed everything like totally, then I don't understand. Because this project doesn't exist on others' machines. Others' machines will be on the same page with my code, right?
Okay, let me. Yeah, if I delete all of them, they're gonna be telling me that.
Just take the update from current GitHub. Let's see what's running. It should run.
It should not. Okay, let me see.
Oh my God, you moved everything to here, huh? It will for WebDriver. Moved operations, everything.
Everything. Okay. Let me configure them, all of them. Let me configure all of them.
If you're just practicing wise, if you move, that's fine. But real time, it should not be like this in real time project.
Practice. This is my practice machine, so I just doing my practice over here.
It's okay, but I still. Why do you? What is the problem with being there in the data? That's why you put it. Otherwise, I would have put everything into single folder, right? What is the point?
Gotcha. Okay. Then let me see those, and I'll separate all of them. And if I get the
delete everything and take it from GitHub right now. Can you do that?
Yeah, sure.
Faster.
Okay.
It will be faster. Otherwise, it will take a whole lot of time.
Okay.
That's why you have a lot of errors. I was unable to understand why you are getting a lot of errors. Okay, let it be. You share the screen and take the update.
Oh, it's actually goes. Okay, sorry.
It will take 2 minutes if you do it.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Okay, cool.
And the videos, I put it in YouTube, so you can watch it over and over.
Will now be recorded. Okay, so
okay, that's update. Take it.
Yeah.
See, Java tutorial is error free. That's how it
so Java tutorial, I cannot actually run any of the program. I don't know. I just exported like from.
Okay. Java tutorial should not contain resources. Why it is there? Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. This is not the Java tutorial I meant. Java tutorial just has those tests and libraries. That's all. Delete it. I put everything in this framework only, so you don't need Java tutorial separately. Delete it.
Okay.
I put Java tutorial and Selenium WebDriver tutorial in automation project only. Everything is combined
Yeah.
right now. I'll show you. I think you already know it. In the test folder, I created two separate folders: Java tutorial, Java test, and Java library. So you go to Java test and run it, and it will run. Fine. Okay, the test pract, that's the project name. You convert, change the project name also, or delete this, or you just, if you want to play with it, keep it, but take the update from right now. That project name is automation project, right? So it won't conflict with this one.
So the project name's gonna be like Java project.
Did you clone it first? Did you take the update?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
No. Don't create a project, right? You can import it while you're creating.
Okay.
Are you using Git Bash or just desktop version?
Desktop version.
Okay. So then you first fork it, not fork it. You download that file. No. Cancel. What are you doing? Go to the GitHub. I'll tell you. Go to the GitHub. Where is your screen? I can't see your screen.
Okay, let me change the screen. Sure. Here we go. You can see the GitHub, right?
Yes. Now you, okay, go to, go to click on that automation tutorial. I'll show you. Everybody see this. This is how you should do. Now click on clone or download button, green button, clone. No, don't download zip. Right, come right. Yes. You don't need the desktop version also. Yeah, now download, save it. It will be zip folder. You have to unzip it. Okay. Now go to your folder and unzip it.
Yeah, I did unzip it.
It did? I can't see it.
I don't know why.
I can't see this. You are sharing only particular screen. Share your whole computer.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why it's not sharing the whole screen. Okay. Can you see my screen?
No. I only see the particular part. Okay,
Now?
you unzip it. No, I can't see. It's actually going blank with the normal screen.
Okay, yeah, I did unzip it.
Okay, now okay, come back. I can see your Eclipse also. Now import it. File. Yeah, click on file, import. Yes.
Archive files.
Okay. Archive file. Yeah. Okay. Then yeah. You don't have to zip it. Now you select the archive file directly, zip file. There is other option if you. Okay. Go to the No. Select the zip file now because you selected archive, right?
Yeah.
No. Above. Select the above one. Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Yes. Open. Now this will extract everything to. Actually, this is not good. Cancel it, bro. Cancel it. Okay. No. It won't do it because finish button. Now click on file again. Okay. Import. Okay. File system. Not file system. Existing projects into Workspace. Next.
Select
now select the extracted folder.
Okay. The whole folder?
Yeah, that's it. No. Go back. Go to browse again.
Okay.
It actually puts master. So you have to go inside. Yeah, that is a folder, right? The project folder, inside directly you have source folder. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, the finish button is not getting enabled. Why? Okay, do one thing. Where is your workspace?
It's on C drive.
No, C drive, which folder? C drive cannot be workspace.
Okay.
Show me, go to file again. I think you're manually doing all this. That's why you're getting errors. Go to file.
Mm-hmm.
This is a standard procedure. If I show you, everybody will learn right now. Okay, go to switch workspace. Switch workspace. Okay, go to other and hold on there. Don't move. Okay, now this is your workspace. What is it? Read it.
E drive IT workspace.
Yeah. Now whatever you extracted, right? Put the whole folder into this folder.
Okay.
Got it? Yeah. Now go do it. Do that first thing. Take that only automation and put that folder as it is in that workspace and come back and import here. Okay. Now you do it. I think it's not visible. So you understood, right? Not the master. Put the
Not inside the one.
EIT whatever, put it into that and come back here and do the thing.
Okay. So wait.
Okay, import.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now existing into workspace. Select existing projects into workspace. Next. Okay, now you select the EIT and automation and it will show. If you don't get finish button enabled, that means you're not doing it right.
Okay. No, it's still not showing the finish button.
Something is wrong. Okay. Can you give me control?
Sure.
Okay.
I think you have it. Do you have the control?
It is asking me to switch to you're not getting this finish right. Cancel. Okay, cancel and go to folder. I don't think you're doing it right. You can't show the folder. You're not showing the folder actually. Existing projects, do workspace, do it again.
It's still not showing me the finish button.
Right. Yeah, that's what. Then
Sangam, can you hear me? Hello?
I think he is offline.
Oh, okay.
Hey, nine.
Yeah,
So what's the difference if you upload zip file or like this whole project?
I think it's the same thing, but zip file is gonna be like taking more space because zip file under the zip file they have like, for example, let me show you. Can you see my whole screen, right?
No, I can see only your. Oh yeah, now you can. I can see your whole screen.
So if you open the zip file, there is after the zip file there is one more file. After that file, there is one more file for that.
Okay.
So that's why.
So what you can do, like unzip everything and then zip the last file.
Yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did.
It's supposed to be work. But my problem is like whenever I upload his whole project, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't work anything in my system.
Yeah, it's work for my one when I uploaded, but I cannot run anything.
No, it
So
doesn't. It doesn't let me run anything too.
yeah, and that's why I have to. I just write down every single code that he wrote down. I just do side by side. I have to write down every single code for that.
There is a lot of code over there.
Yeah, that's what I did, bro.
No, I tried like some of them, then I gave up.
I try every single chord, like all of them side by side, and I tried every one of them. That's why his project and my project is totally different.
Uh, so what's the solution? I can't even upload anything right now. It says no project found.
Hey, Lang.
Yep.
So you can really do that. Let me show you how can you do that.
Yeah, actually, Sangam is doing like creating new projects.
No. You can do that in this project too.
Oh, I can do that on the project too?
Yeah, go to import.
Okay, just give me a sec.
You got it?
No, just give me a sec. It's actually Sangam controlling my PC.
So he's using your PC or like?
He's using my PC. So,
Actually, what you can do, like when you go to import,
mm-hmm.
there is an option. What is called? Let me see. The thing is, if you click project from folder or archive, it should be working.
Okay, just give me 1 sec. Jar files. They're supposed to be here.
Not these. All the jar files. So go
Mm-hmm.
to the Google Drive. I put everything there, right? These are not all. That's
These are
why
not all. I think I do have your one too.
Google Drive. Yeah, I put one folder, right? I'll show you. Go to Google Drive.
Okay.
No, you don't have it. It is lib folder. You don't have it.
Okay.
Go to the Google Drive. I'll show you, so that everybody can see what's.
I think I download that one. I think there is some.
Yeah, you must have changed the folder name. Now download the whole drivers. Yes, the whole thing. Right click. Yes. And put this in C drive. That's it.
Okay.
We will add it and it will run. It should run. That should be it.
I think I do have all the files. Let's see.
Okay, where is it?
It's still downloading.
No,
It's
Okay.
Go
to that, it will be zip file.
Yeah, so I'll put it in here. Actually, no.
I think it should be in download. No. This is a dialogue. Don't cancel it.
Okay. It's actually the downloading file.
This is the file. Oh, you are trying to save it?
Yeah.
Okay, save it in somewhere. Yeah, that's fine. Just save it. Then we can download.
Yeah, it's saved.
Okay, now unzip it.
It's on right here.
Okay, so remove that timestamp thing. Just drivers should be fine, and put it in the C drive as yeah. Cut and paste in C drive. Okay. No, Selenium. No, don't put it in the workspace. That's the problem.
Okay.
In the workspace, it will treat everything as a project size will be bigger.
Okay.
Yeah. Cut and paste in C drive itself. Yeah. So now you go to the cell this thing Eclipse and add these jars to it. Jars on select C drive drivers lib as control A and the drivers should be there, right? Drivers are not there. Okay, that's okay. Apply and close. Yeah, apply and close. Okay, so now most of the errors should be gone. All of the errors, in fact. If any errors you are getting, that maybe.
Do you want me to refresh it? It's actually pretty much all maximum of them are gone, except the data and the test playgrounds.
Right. Yeah. Database. Yeah. Then. Okay. Wait a second. Constants you are getting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So these are the things I need to know. Okay. Now take the screenshot and send me. I'll remove these ones and then fix the others.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is okay. The main test is okay. We have to fix because of the errors we are getting. So just close this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just take this screenshot and send me so that I can update in the this thing. So mainly it is 4 tests and 1 test data pool. That's it. I think test data pool should also fix it because I don't know whether you've taken the old one or new one.
This is the new one we just downloaded.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Because you put it in the same folder which has already old file.
This is the new one. So let me email you real quick.
Also, you have the once we do this.
Yeah,
you
go
have
ahead.
YouTube, right? YouTube, this thing.
Yeah,
So
I do have that one.
you can actually subscribe the channel. So if I add more, you will get it.
Okay. I did actually.
Everybody can subscribe this channel so that we can. I added some old QTP also. If you are interested, you can.
Will now be recorded.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna be sending you the error. PNG is already done.
Okay, so now go to each and every database test. You just open it and see what is the error. If you open it and see, you can. Okay, so this uses actually, I didn't explain you this. That's okay. Delete it. When I explain it, I'll put it back. You don't need it. Okay. Now TC debugging is just a simple test. PDF details are missing, right? Okay, delete it because we didn't add the PDF details. That's why you're doing. That's okay. Delete it. And WebServices also you delete it. I will add the jars. I will add the utils, and you can run it later. You can take the update. So for now, you're Okay, so okay, go to the above one, test data pool. The test should be okay. Below. First, start from the below. Yeah.
From here, test
No,
data
no,
pool.
test it. Open it. Okay, see what are the errors. No, that's okay. Below, come below. Okay, there are utils missing, right? Obviously, yes. Utils are missing. Okay, so wait. Okay, click on this. What is error? Utils dot property set. Okay, the utils is missing. Utils is the actual class name. Okay, you can delete this line. Delete it.
Do you want me to delete it or comment it?
Comment it. Yes, comment it.
And there is
Okay.
one more
Like
error.
there are only few.
XML.
So yeah, just comment them. Comment. That's what you do. You just comment them. It will fix it immediately. Because the XML utils I didn't put, you're getting. I'll paste this XML utils in the. Yeah, just comment it. Comment it. Anytime, everybody. Anytime you get these kind of errors, utility errors, just comment them. Okay, if new configuration automation run. Okay, this is actually not required. So comment the whole block. Comment the whole whole block. How do you comment?
Select.
Select Control Shift backslash. Control Shift backslash.
Yeah, Control Shift backspace.
That's it. Okay. Now just Control Shift O. Just type Control Shift O. It will fix the imports. That's it. Save it. Control Shift S. Okay. Now go to constants. Then it will fix everything. Okay. There are only 4 errors.
Utils.
Okay. Utils dot property. Okay. 1 second. Utils are obviously not there, right? Test data pool local, data pool. Okay. Our data pool is, what is the variable name for our data pool? Do you know?
For our data pool?
Okay, it is above, right? That's okay. Just comment them. Yeah, or delete them. This is actually not required. We have already done above. These are, you can actually delete all the constants from there. These are all not required. It starts from global variables, right? Just delete from top to bottom.
From here to here?
These are not required because it will confuse you. Just down. Or you can keep it if if you get unnecessarily other errors, okay, just leave it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can clean up. Clean up is later. Okay. Now go above. There is one error. Just Control Shift O, I guess. That's import. Yeah, Control Shift O. That will delete that error. Yeah, that's it. So these are our, these only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are only ours. Rest everything is one. This one. So you can put separator or something. Okay, save it. It should fix. Did it fix everything? Okay, I still see the error. So what happened? Can you save it? It won't let me.
Yeah.
Okay, so there is one or more errors in test data pool. Okay, just fix these again. Because of the constant, it throw these errors. Just comment these lines. Yeah, these are not required. You can delete or comment. So there are a lot of junk code inside it. You just comment it or delete it. I will do the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So now everything is error free, right? Just I still okay. Demo EET. Now come to this. Come to that. Okay. So there is one error. Just see what it is. Okay, import error. That's fine. Yeah. Now Control Shift S. That fixed everything. Okay. Now, Naeem, what you do is just send me these 2 files because I don't know what we fix. Constants and test data pool. I will put the exact files in the GitHub so that nobody gets errors and remove the utils. Okay. Just send these 2 files to this email, regular email. Okay.
Okay.
After the class, you can do that. But right now, just run it and see if it runs fine.
I think it's gonna be run because my drivers is different drivers, right?
Okay, just go to the drivers. You don't have to put the different drivers. Same drivers are there. Go to the folder. Okay, go to Selenium. Drivers. Go to drivers. Yeah, where are the drivers? There you go. The drivers are there, so that's fine. It should run. Just run it.
Okay.
Because these are pointing to the same C drivers, I guess. C, if you put in any other folder, it won't run. But
it's not running because
what is the error?
The Finder folders are not exist on that.
Oh, okay. Driver executable does not. Okay, you have to put these drivers in this folder. Can you put it?
Yeah.
Automation projects drivers. Only those drivers. You don't have to change the libs. So create this. You have the E drive, right? So just create that folder. Or you can change it. Change the folder. Wait a second. Let it be. Don't change. Go to the code. Go to the constants. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So just here you see, right? E automation projects.
Correct.
Automation. Just change it to C drivers. Remove this. That's it.
Okay.
That's all you need to do. C : double slash. Double slash. Okay. Right. Just go above. Resources. Yeah, everything is fine. Now run it. Save and run it.
Yeah.
So everybody. Okay. One more. Okay. Let's see. These are initial pickups. You have to fix it. Okay. What is it? Illegal state. Driver executable does not exist. C drivers, cron driver. That is the path, right? C
yeah.
Driver. Okay, go back and see if it is that is the one. C drivers or C driver.
Oh, it's actually
double driver. Okay, that is the problem. That's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, don't worry. Just don't change the libs because you have to redo it. Later you can do. Just put this only Chrome driver in the driver. That's all for.
Okay.
That's all is sufficient for now. Just make sure it has C drivers and Chrome driver immediately. Yeah, just put the Chrome driver. Yeah, now run it. You can change that all things later. Now it should run it. Okay, now it's
running.
Wait, yeah, let's wait. It will run wholly. That way we can be sure on everybody's machine. So if you had done this before, it would have run it. You wouldn't have got into those issues, unnecessary issues, right? Now you understand?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So here's actually.
Let it run. Okay. Anybody has same issues as Naeem's?
No, I'm downloading all the projects.
Yeah, do that. Everybody, I think nobody did that. Exactly follow the same procedure. If you have a problem, you can watch this video again and follow the instructions. You see, now it just took 1 minute, not even 1 minute, 48 seconds, final duration, and finished successfully. Similarly, you can run this test-ng test also, same thing.
Okay.
I have a question actually.
Yeah. Tell me.
Hello.
Yeah. Tell me.
The thing is like, I can't really hear you, like the voice.
It's actually echoing your voice. Okay, one more thing is all the screenshots are stored in this path. So go to this path and check if all the screenshots are there. Naeem. See, it will create this folder. Okay. And every time you run it, just go to the folder and see. That's all, yeah. So that, and we will see how to put in the PDF, but right now it's screenshots, yeah. These are the current screenshots. All the pages. So you bookmark this and every time you just go here and captions will be stored whatever you want to store.
Sangam, I have a question right here. So there is like first name is Sangam but on the username it says username too. How can we change it? Because if we
so I hard-coded username, right? You can, that's a good question. You can parameterize this. So username too, yeah, right here it is there. It is parameterized.
Yeah, on the Excel sheet, right?
Right, yeah, that's it. You change it.
Okay. Now, if I want to run the second code, like if I want to do the like looping, for
Yeah.
example, like it's gonna be write down the first one, then it's gonna be read the second one, then it's gonna be read the third one. How are you gonna be do it?
That is data-driven testing. We didn't put in the for loop, so I'll show you that later. Actually, I hard-coded the row number. So if you go to here, the row number is 0. Okay, just go back to that Excel spreadsheet. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the header, right? Header is common for all test case. Header is 0. Row number is 0. Okay, this test case is row number 1. So now we go back to the code. I'll tell you. So for now, you have to just change the row number. That's all. If you want to run on the different row. Okay, so here test run setup dot prerequisites. That's okay. Where is the test case? That's all browser. Okay. So go to this register page. Click on it. Control click register page. The class name, not the. Okay. Now you see this is the method which is reading. Now data pool, 3 parameters: sheet name, header and TC. 4 parameters actually. Okay. So header is 0, like I told you always. Now TC1 is first. So the limitation is I'm using get test data to XLS. It takes the TC number. So when I create test data to XLSX method, it will take the TC name. So it will match with the test case name. So for now, if you want to run the second test case, let's say, so just change it to 2. Now go back and it will run in the second row. So
second row.
Yeah, so that's the mechanism. You just follow that for the time being.
Okay, so if I want to run the 3 of them, so I just need to hear the for loop, right?
For loop, yeah, but you figure out that the for loop. How do you loop it in 3 times?
Yeah, so for 3 times, I just configure for this int, right? So like for loop int is equal to TC greater than like 3 something.
Right. Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
The whole thing must be in a loop, right? So initially it will start with TC1. TC1, then increment by 1, TC3, then TC4, likewise. Yeah. So it has to be in the beginning. So first and foremost, it will start with the driver, then it will kill driver. Then second TC3, again it has to start new driver, then kill the driver. So that thing is there in the test case level. So I don't know how to do that. Actually, this has to be outside test case. I mean, in the test case, not in the page level. So we put in the page level. So you can also try. So then you can loop it. So try this. At least this is working. Whatever we thought, it is working. That much, right? Now try and understand the existing one before making any changes. You can make changes, but at least it is working as is. This is what I wanted. So now you send me these 2 files. I'll put it so that everybody can take this.
I'll send it.
Okay then. So I'll end this class. It's already late.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Everybody, just go to the YouTube channel. You have it, right? And
I do.
Subscribe it so that you'll get the update. I mean, after I add new videos that Sat sent. Okay, guys. Good night.